Right. When I say mastering, I'm not talking about mastering. I'm just saying, right, how to get a grip on. So double bend on the 2 and a double bend on the 3, right? It's not how to master it. It's not how to get a grip on it. It's just a way to sort of like do them bends repetitiously. Now this might be, right, advanced beginner styly, yeah. So you've got your clean single notes, you know, 90% sort of thing. And you've got some bends. You've definitely got your 4-jaw bend. You can maybe do half step on the 2, you know, the blues scale. That's a half step on the 3. And a half step on the 4. So let's say you've got them, maybe, or like some people might find it easier to go to the double bend on the 2 because there's 2 bends on the 2. Some people might find it easier to go straight to the double bend as opposed to the half step. So it depends what angle you're coming at. This is the thing with harmonica. Sometimes there isn't a step 1, step 2, step 3. Although things can be very helpful if they're in that order, because then, you know, like half step, whole step. If you can go like that, then things might make more sense. But for some people, they might bend hard. So they might go straight to the whole step. You know, like, you know, these videos, there you go. You know, go to the whole step and then kind of let go, but then stop somewhere. That might be helpful for someone. Right, the reason why I'm making this video is it's so I got hold of Jonah Fox scales cheat sheet. Now I'll try and find that video and I'll try and put a link to it in the bottom of in the description. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the major scale in the lower octave, holes 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 2, and 3, have double bend on 2, double bend on 3. Also, why it is helpful for tongue blockers is possibly, definitely, but possibly, depending on who you are and what you want to do. Tongue blockers is there a switch on a hole 1 and 2, because look, this is it. Blow, draw on 1, blow, draw on 1. So tongue's over that side. Blow on the 2. When I blow on the 2, there's your double bend, right, on the 2. So blow, draw 1, switch, blow 2, and then double bend. Then unbend. Let me exaggerate with the tongue switch. No, start again. Not a very good bend, but I sort of gave you a thing about where the bend is. So what you could do is spend a day or two just there. Depends where you're at. Let's say you've got your switch. Well, now you want to add the bend. Or let's say you're just learning to switch. That's without the bend. This is, someone said to me yesterday, how are you bending so easily? What's the secret? What's your secret? He's not Scottish. He's from India. There is no secret. I spent minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, hours. You know, I wouldn't say it's amounting to days, but there's minutes, there's half hours, and there's hours upon hours of going. Bending app, keyboard. I've spent some time doing things like that. It's not always helpful. What the best thing really is to get either scales with that bending or a song. I can't think of a song right now, but yeah, I don't want to go off on a different subject. So let's get back. But let's say you're just working on your whole two. Well, as in, because you don't want to be trying to do two bends at a time. Let's say you haven't got the double bend on the free. Well, then just maybe stick with the double bend on the two. And plus a switch if you're a tongue blocker. And if you're a puckerer, you can do this in your fashion. And with that bend, I'm going do, do, do. I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going do. It's I've forgotten the word now. It's like a syllable. Duh. I'll find the word. See? I'm making an effort to isolate that note. And what I'm probably doing is my tongue, bringing it down. There's your double bend on the free. Blow, draw 1. Blow 2. You see, I took the harmonica away from my mouth and I was able to go. That's your secret. There is no secret, but if there is a secret, it is the fact that I've gone, and I'm not just saying now for your benefit or now for anything. It's been minutes and hours going. Get the tongue in the position. Find the position first. Keep it. C harmonica. So side owl session still. Let's get to the free double bend now. So you're going straight from a unbend 2 and then going across to the double bend on the 3. Now the double bend on the 3. Let's say you're in a position where you're like, is it a double bend? Is it not? Am I doing a single bend? Half step? Am I? Yeah. Well, then you get to the 3. There's unbent. Is that a double bend? Try a half step. That's double, single, out. The only reason why I can do that a bit more comfortably now is because of the boogie woogie that I've got going on in other videos. Wow. You see, if you go and watch my boogie woogie video, it's not my boogie woogie video. I've copied in somebody else who made a boogie woogie video, but I'm making small videos about hole 3, half bend, whole bend, and tongue slaps. That has now made me better at doing this. That's no good. Wow. See, working hard in one area can make you better in another area. I didn't really put that together. Now, no, and also right now, right, major scale, whole 4 and up. Do, re, mi, la. Is it faux? Do, re, mi, la. I've forgotten that now. Learn that. Sing it, learn it. You need to have your major scale in the upper. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then you go. Then you got to learn it backwards, which can be easier for some people because you're going from... Anyway, let's not go down that road. Right, what am I doing? 1 blow, 1 draw, 2 blow, 2 blow, double bend, unbend, and then 3 double bend, unbend 3, and then there's blow on the 4, which then goes a normal major scale. A normal major scale. Now, so there's information missing in this video here right now, right? There is information missing because if you don't have single notes, right, the major scale, some songs that you're enjoying, you've got single notes, some songs, a major scale, you've got other bends going on, you've got other stuff going on, you've got some groundwork. So there will be information missing, and if you try to come in at this point, you're gonna get ultra frustrated. Yeah. There's groundwork. There's groundwork. Go and spend minutes, 10 minutes, half hour, day after day, doing single note songs. If you're bleeding, then go learn the boogie woogie that I've been making videos on. Go get that boogie woogie. If you're bleeding, practice more songs. If you're bleeding, more nursery rhymes. If you're bleeding, just keep and watch what you're bleeding. Am I bleeding that hole? Right, I need to move it across a little bit. Watch where your bleeds are. Like, don't go da 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 bleed, da 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 bleed, da 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 bleed, blah 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 bleed, blah 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 bleed, and then just keep going. Go record yourself, maybe listen to yourself. Am I bleeding? and then correct that bleed. Slow it down, correct it, practice it, practice it corrected, and you will get better at doing it correct. Single notes is something that you do need to correct. Other areas like rhythm and stuff like that, they can be fun, and you can entertain yourself and others with a bit of rhythm and textures that can be messy and stuff like that, like double stops, dirty notes, or warbles. They don't have to be perfect, you know. Tongue slaps, they're not perfect. Pulls, not perfect, you know, that sort of thing. But single notes is a foundational thing. If the house is not built on rock, it's going to fall down, right? Everything after that is going to go wrong. So yeah, if there's any information missing, this is the nature of harmonica, right? I didn't learn what I've learned. If you're like, oh, well, he can make a sound, he's half decent, that's not because of one person. I haven't had one teacher. I've had many teachers. I've used the community. Now in Tomlin's course, and it is very good when it comes to step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, gradual progress. It's on the money. It is on the money. It is good in that area, and you know, a bit of theory, a little bit. There you go. That means that. Oh, well, I'm going to practice that for 2 weeks now, and after 2 weeks, I know that means that because I've been on it every day for 2 weeks. So, well, I hope this has helped somebody. I'll try and find the link to Jonah Fox's scales cheat sheet. All right, because I just happened upon it. I found the major scale in the lower octave, and that got me, you know, repetitiously bending, double bend on the 2. That's the whole step on the 2, whole step on the 3, and it's focused. Hit, bend, let go. Hit, bend, hold, bend, let go. Hit, bend, hold, you know, and the switching on 1 and 2. So I hope that's helped somebody. This Seidel, this is a good one. Seidel classic. When it comes to harmonicas, right, especially some of these Seidels, sometimes I've had a C, and it was like, this is hard work, something wrong with this. I'm not sure if there was something wrong with it, but I sold it. And then I got this one, and then I committed myself to the C harmonica Tomlin's course, and this harmonica here is lovely. It is lovely. So I don't always feel like all keys are good in all of one brand or all of one model. Sometimes, if that makes sense. That's just my opinion. There you go. I hope somebody may benefit.